In the summer of 1985, the world's busiest airline took off from Tokyo's Haneda Airport, bound for Osaka. It was supposed to be a routine flight, just 54 minutes in the air. But within moments, Japan Airlines Flight 123 would become the stage for the deadliest single aircraft accident in aviation history. What makes this story unforgettable isn't only the scale of the tragedy, but the humanity inside those final 6 minutes. 2 minutes after takeoff, a thunderous sound ripped through the cabin. The tail of the Boeing 747 had failed. An old repair job done years before had given way. Suddenly, the plane lost almost all hydraulic control. The pilots wrestled with a machine that no longer obeyed. Imagine driving a car where the steering wheel turns freely, disconnected from the wheels, while you speed down a mountain road. That was their reality. For the next half hour, the giant aircraft lumbered through the skies above Japan, climbing and plunging uncontrollably, caught in a slow, oscillating death spiral. The crew radioed desperate messages, uncontrollable. "We are unable to control," their voices, calm, professional, but underneath, the shadow of dread. Passengers felt every violent dive. Oxygen masks dropped, children screamed, some prayed, others began writing letters to loved ones. Farewell notes on scraps of paper, tray tables, even the backs of airline menus, notes that would later be recovered in the wreckage. Words of love and fear preserved by fire and steel. And then came the final 6 minutes. The crew, exhausted, attempted one last turn back toward Haneda, but the crippled plane responded with chaos, rolling and shuddering. Witnesses on the ground described a massive aircraft, lumbering low, engines roaring like thunder. At 6:56 p.m., Flight 123 slammed into Mount Takamagahara, its fuel igniting the mountainside in a fireball seen for miles. Of the 524 souls on board, only 4 survived. 4 women, pulled from twisted wreckage after waiting through the night. The rest were gone, leaving behind letters, recordings, and a nation in mourning. In the aftermath, investigators traced the catastrophe to a single faulty repair, a patch of metal that couldn't withstand the pressure of thousands of flights. It was a failure of engineering, oversight, and accountability. But in the cabin, in those final moments, what mattered most wasn't machinery. It was the quiet courage of human beings facing the unimaginable. The story of Japan Airlines. Flight 123